Everyone able to see right my screen?
Nice.
So, uh, so performance center or ALM will be look like this. So this is the ALM. So once we can log in for this URL, actually this performance monitor will be URL based application. Like once we can enter for the URL and it will open for like this. Okay, for here you need to give for the like username and password and your what is your domain and project, everything we need to select here. Okay, so after selection, right, you are able to see further this one.
So
I think
basically ALM is used for.
use it for execution point of view. Okay, okay, now you can observe once we can log in this ALM, it will be open like this. So how we are did in controller, right, same way we can do here also. Okay, so
So
but
both the tool are same, controller and this one.
yes, yes, both are will be same only, but control is a desktop based application, and as same to the one person is doing for the controller using, so no next person is not used, right? But in ALM we can use for the anyone will be log into their project and they will be do for the testing.
Okay, this is web based.
Okay, means at a time everyone do for that. So once we can open this, it will be look like this. See, first screen will be just login screen. So just we are logging to the okay ALM, and after login we are able to see the this screen, and there you can observe you have the testing is there. So actually our will be testing. So here you need to expand this testing. There we can see for the different type of modules like test resources, test plan, test lab, time slot, test runs. So using these all okay places we can do for the our execution. So test resources nothing but we want to monitor for the like CPU memory, right? So what are the CPU memory, which servers you are monitoring, those things you need to just configure for this in test resources. Okay, in test plan nothing but we want to what are the scripts we want to upload the script, and after upload the script, what is the scenario you need selector, schedule by scenario or schedule by group or real world basic schedule, and ramp up ramp down duration, everything we can do for that in test plan. Once that is the test plan is our design is completed, we are able to see the that script in the test lab. So after that, what is the test lab we have seen in the time slot mechanism? We need to design the time slot, like what time to what time you want to execute the test. So in controller we don't have time slot mechanism, but in performance center and ALM we have the time slot mechanism. Okay, so that is the very important thing is the time slot, means just what time you want to start the execution. For example, 9 to 10 a.m. So that things maybe you want to execute for the 11 or 12. Maybe you want to execute for the night or timings 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. So just you can do for that time slot and you can close the your system also. You automatically the time will be start 10 p.m. and your execution will be start for that 10 p.m. Okay, and test runs nothing but what are the test completed, the test results, and the test runs we can see in the test run, and we can observe. So this is first screen, and once you open this, I will share this document to also everyone. Okay, no worry. So now you can observe we want to create new means. So what things we can do, you can observe, select as a newly created folder. See in the test plan only already here they are created as a we using scripts, but you want to do for yourself means starting onwards you are doing means select a new create folder. See here is the button will be there. If you click on this button, that new folder is created, and then you can give for the views and scripts and click on upload views and scripts, and icon mouse pointing. Now you can see a upload scripts. So now you can observe here it is, see this is the upload scripts. So you want to select that file, and assume to the already I told, right, only zipped file only we need to upload. You can observe only zipped files only can be uploaded, and click on upload button, and at a time we can upload 5 different scripts for the at a time. Okay, just what we are doing in this test plan, we are creating for the folder. The creating folder name is just you are giving for the your project related. For example, some ITP project, then you are giving for the ITP scripts. Okay, after that, there you want to upload the script means we have the button will be there, right? Here you can observe this is the arrow is there, right? So this arrow you can click on this arrow. You are able to see the upload scripts this window. This window if you click on select, and it is going to the in our local system where it is your scripts, and what are the zip scripts. See, you can observe every script will be zipped. Only zipped files only we need to upload. After uploading, right, we can see the scripts below, like see for example in this uploaded scripts we can see further like this: 1 script, 2 scripts, 3 scripts. How many scripts you are uploaded, we are able to see this. After the upload means after you are uploaded 5 scripts and click on upload is done, then we are able to see the like this screen. After uploading script, single script as shown below, known protocol type and date creation. Just you can select any one of the script, and it will show for the details of this, like test name, and what is the creation date, and what is the protocol we are using, what is the test ID, and assign to the designer, and nothing but who is the designer, like you are designer, your employee ID it is display. So just it will be what are the type it will be, it will show here. See, after select subject root folder and click on new folder icon, provide name newly created folder. Here in the screenshot I have given name as a test lab. Okay, in the test lab they are given for the, in the one more name is the test lab they are given. Okay, and the newly created folder, select newly created folder test lab and click on new test, and provide the test name. As same to we need to create for the tests also. So there also we need to create for the new test, the name we need to give for the test name, and after that provide the test name is observe they are provided as a test lab, that is a newly created folder. Select a newly created folder test lab and click on new test. So we have the option will be there, click on new text. So if you click on new text, the window will be displayed like this, and after that provide the test name and test lab type as a performance test creation, and if you have the like type you can select for the performance test type, and creation date and click on ok. So this will new window will open. After that you can select this is the performance test and click on ok. See, click on ok, this is the click on ok button, means just you are selecting for the test.
That text is for which purpose?
We want to do for the testings, right, like performance testing we want to do for the execution, means for that only we need to import from the our scripts. And you can observe here you can select newly created test. So we are created for the test lab, in that we are created for the one more folder test lab. For here in the below screenshot ilab my new test, see this is the ilab my new test. Click on and edit option as a mouse pointing. So we are designing point of view, what we are doing, we are creating for the test, and that test we are given one name, and there you can observe click on edit test option mouse pointing, like you can observe here. Once you can click on this, it is showing for the edit text. So in that, once you can click on here, everything it will show here. Like what is the test name, okay, and what is the last modification date, what is the workload model type, okay, and everything it will display. But once it's display, right, if you click on edit the test to run, then you are able to see the this screen, like schedule by scenario, schedule by group screen. You can see select any workload model type as per requirement. Have decided to take for the basic schedule by group. Just click on the small graph and image, click on OK. So this is the schedule by scenario, schedule by group, by number, real world, basic schedule will be there. So how it is there in controller, same like this only it will be there. There you can select for the schedule by group or whatever may be as per your requirement. And after that, click on select scripts. So your right side script will be there. After your design scenario, it will be look like this, and you are able to see for the scripts. Here, important thing is what is the created, we are created folder and we are imported, right? So that folder, you can go to that folder, you can select this and click on this arrow, then automatically it will add it for the here. If you select this and just click on this arrow, then it will be added here. See, now you can observe after added we are able to see the like this. I added two scripts, so these two scripts it will display like this is the group name, and this is the script name and script type and load generators. What are the load generators we have, we are added. And so as same to the below you can see for the design also. So this is the design. Now you can based on for the your workload model property like schedule by scenario or schedule by group. Based on that you need to design scenario how we are designed, right? In controller also same way you can start users and ramp up ramp down duration you need to give, and you can design here. Okay, so now we can observe here nothing will be there. After adding scripts, window looks like below. I have selected two scripts from a group A folder, and after that we can observe, click on save button. So we need to save this button. So you can observe this is the save button. You can click on that save button. So after save this, we are able to see this. Our test will be green color, means it's validation, means your test will be good. Last time you observe it is there in red color when we are designing, right? And the see you can observe here some showing errors because we are design is not completed, we are not added any scripts here, so that is why it is showing for the errors. But now after done for the save, you are able to see here it is completely green color. See, it's green color, and you are able to see the what are the scripts you are added also we are able to see here. So means design is completed. So now we have to require app servers, web server, DB servers, their counters using for the monitoring tools, Sitescope or performance or app dynamics or whatever may be. Using for that, we need everything we need to concentrate for the test resource category. We have the test resource category, right? So before that, we have the Sitescope is one of the monitoring tool. So this is the server side monitoring tool, Sitescope. Server side nothing but CPU, memory, network, okay, this counter, this all we can monitor here. DB also we can monitor. This is the Sitescope also web based application. You need to go to this URL, and after that we need to log in. After login, right, on the monitor tab, right click on the Sitescope and select new group. Means we are doing for the our new scripts, we are creating new servers we are adding, means you need to click on here and you need to add for the one group name, like you can give for the group name, and after that create for the group, right?
So Kiran, your site scope is similar like APM tool.
Yeah, similar like APM tool, similar like as a performance.
Mhm.
Okay. So Sitescope we are creating for the new group. See here, if we click on new group, in the Sitescope group section, enter a name, group name field. So here it is asking for the group name field. They are given as a lender office. They are given for that their name. Okay. The group name is created. Click on OK button. After entering the group name, the newly created group will be visible in the list of the display file. Like this is the list of we are able to see for that monitor tab. You can go to here, and after that we are able to see the like this. So this all will be added. So in the monitor tab we are able to see for this all, and there we want to add for the, see this is the our, we are created name, what is that, lender office. This is the our group name. See, find select for the newly created folder, means what is the created folder we are created. You can find it and right click on the group name and select new group, enter general group name and web server and click on OK. Means see here we are entering for the group name and lender office and web server. Means you are adding for the web server, you can give for the web server. You are adding for the app server, you can give for the app server. Maybe you are adding DB, you can give for the DB server. So select new group created above in the monitor list. Right click on the select new group, enter the server name, group name and click on OK. So what is the our group name, lender office, right? You can observe here lender office and web server. We are already created this subfolder in the lender office. We are created lender office web server. So what are the web servers we have? We need to give for the servers. So server, this is the web server. See WB01 means web server 01. So we are adding, just we are clicking for the right button of that and we are just giving for the name, and after that we need to repeat the all the steps, web server, app server, DB server. Means just nothing will be there, don't think about more. Just once we can log in the Sitescope, we are entering for the, that is a group name, like I enter as a group name is a lender office, and after that in that I created one more folder is a lender office web server. In the web server I adding for the what are the servers I have, like web 01, web 02, web 03. So and as into if you want to add for the again one more, means again you need to create for the lender office app server one more like type, and after that in that app server 1, app server 2, app server 2 you can give, and after that again if you want DB server you can create for the lender office DB server, and there you can give for the DB server 1, DB server 2 you can give. So that is only you're asking, repeat the steps and add all web server, app servers and DB servers.
Kiran, can we access this tool?
Yeah, we don't have. This is also
Paid one.
license based tool. But in I think in the
Free
HP
demo.
website will be there. There we can see, but that will be some difficult things we need for the correct like exact servers and these all things we need. But your understanding point of view, like how to we can create group, these things we can do it, and we'll see that okay, it's possible we can do. Try to download for that. Okay, if you go for the like micro focus load runner, right there you
Hmm.
can go to the download, and there we can see for the Sitescope also will be there, ALM will be also there.
Yeah, I will try to. And
Try
I
that.
have
If you
one doubt
free
over
there, right,
here.
you can try that. Okay, we'll
Ah,
see
yes.
that. Okay, after that you can observe. So we are added folder name like this, some empower. Just I'm showing for the servers they are added. This is the A01, A02. This all will be app servers. W01 nothing but web server. So and we have
What
the
is
SQL
app
servers.
server? Web
This is
server.
the SQL servers. So, and after that, choose the Microsoft Windows resource, which performance counter you would like to add. Click on get server and choose the server you want to add the counters for. Click get measurements and choose the object instances counter to be added and click add. So they are selected in the bottom of the window. Note that get measurement button is only visible for monitor chosen Microsoft Windows resources.
Hello.
So after that, right, we need to each server we need to configure for the our like counters nothing but cpu counters, memory counters and db counters. So those counters we need to add for here. So here I can observe, here
Hello.
we are open for the web page dialog. Then here we need to select for the our .NET or Microsoft or whatever maybe we can select, and if you don't have we need to add, you can click on add, you can add for the that. And after that, if you added Microsoft, then notice selected measurement has to be new counter list. So now we are able to see the counter list. See get measurements. If you click on get measurements, see, so we need to add for the like this for the counters like each server CPU, disk, memory, and if you want SQL means you can add for the SQL also. You can add for the each server. We have the app server, we need this. Web server, we need this. And DB server, what are the counters we have DB point of view? You need to add for this all. So how many servers you have? Each server you need to configure for the CPU, disk, and memory. So now just you can select this CPU, then you are able to see the connection point of view, counters in error point of view. We don't have any error. And if you click for this execution thrown, this is the one more counter they are added, exception point of view. In order to see the W3 app object listed in the .NET CLR exception, the box will be need to be active. After completing for the site score configuration, like we are just in I will give for the brief overview of the first in Sitescope. Once we can log in the Sitescope, we are creating for the our folder, like our project will be web tour. Then we are given for the web tour. In that we have the each servers, we have the web server and app server DB server will be there. I added two web servers, two app servers, and two DB servers. And I configure for the CPU, memory, and what are the counters we need. We are added, and after that, that is saved. And after completing for the site scope configuration, follow the below step to performance center. So we need to connectivity need, right? So performance center to SM to the our site scope. So that is why what we need to do means expand the testing tab section again from the left side panel. Click on the test resource. We have the test resource will be there, and select the test resource and root folder. Click on new folder and provide the name newly created folder, and I have provided name as a monitor profile. See here already I created profile, just I created new folder. That name I provide as a monitor profiles I given. Which session? Test resources. In the testing tab only, test resources. So select to monitor profile folder means we need to select that profile. So what is the monitor profile is there, right? You can need to select that folder and click on new folder icon. Provide a namely new created folder. Again we are created as a monitor profile, and that again we need to create it for the one more created folder. And here they are given as a test lab is there given for the folder name is the test lab. And in the select newly created folder test lab, click on new resources. Here will be, we have the click on new resource will be there. Here will be new resource will be there. If you click on new resources, the new resource name is given as a test server. Means if you select for the test lab and click on here, a new resource will be there. There you can click on that new resources, and there it will ask for the server name, like I am given as a test server. This is the test server, and select that test server and add, click on monitor configuration test tab, and then click on add monitor and mouse pointing. So you can observe, after you can click on this, here will be, you are able to see this star, right? If you click on that, you want to add monitors. Monitor nothing but what? CPU, memory, disk, db, sql, this all things if you want to add, means you can click on this. See, click on required monitor like Windows resource or Sitescope, Apache. So means what is the our app server, like it is Apache or it is a Sitescope server or whatever maybe you need to add. Here I clicked as a Sitescope. I have set up Sitescope monitoring tool as per server. So we have the different things will be there, right? App dynamics and same to the what are things we have, Dynatrace will be there, Wildscope will be there. So we have different things will be there monitoring parameter. So you need to select for the, here what is the your monitor, like it's a Sitescope, it's a performance, or it is app dynamic, it is the Dynatrace. You need to select that one. I have to set up Sitescope monitoring tool for the server. So that is why I clicked for the Sitescope. You can observe this is the Sitescope. Just you can click on that and provide for the server name. Like after click on that, you need to give for the server name. Like what is the server name we have, like it is a app server or db server, whatever name you need to give for that server name. So click on get counters to add the required counters for particular app server or DB server or web server, which is enter configure for in the Sitescope. Then click on save. So after we are created for the server, right? Here we can see for the get counters. You can click on this, and you are able to see the what is the you are added for the in Sitescope, right? So everything it is a display for the counters here. Like in CPU also we have the sub counters, they are added. Okay, see processor time, and we have that processor time also, we have the, they are given for the server, and so after saving this, after we are added this, right, you want to save this, you can see the monitors configuration window as below. So here we are able to see this. So all will be configured, and what are you are added, all will be displayed here in the Sitescope section. You can see this all will be added in the test server section. So now test lab resource, under this section we mainly configure load generators and controllers which are required to running load test. Controller and load generator missions are also called as a testing hosts. And to configure testing hosts to performance center require PC administrator. So please follow the below URL and get some idea about adding test resources. So these all will be load generators, you can observe. So these all will be, they are added for the load generators. Able to see each load generator, it will look like as a host. If you see for the what are the load generators you have, you can go to here and you can add. And if you want miss, you can add for here also. This is the new, and you can click on that and give for the this name, and automatically if you give for the that load generator, it is a application, it's a Windows or Linux, you need to select and you can add this. Okay, and after complete for this all configurations like Sitescope or performance or app dynamics, whatever may be. So after that, in the test plan, test lab, we are seeing for the, as of now, test plan is completed, test resource is completed. And now what we need to do, we want to see the test lab. So tested lab also, we need to create as a new folder as per the project environment. This is the project environment. There we are creating for the under newly created folder, add new test set by the click on for the new test set icon, test lab category. So this is the new test set and we are clicking that and we are adding for the test lab category. What is the our test lab? Select what is the we are created, right? Newly created test set. Click on that and select test lab. See, this is the select test tab. Select the required test right side pane. Click on move arrow so that selected test will be appear under new test set branch. So what are the we are already designed right in the test plan. So what is the scenarios you are added that we can select this and click on this arrow, then automatically here will be added for the execution phase. So like what is that we are design that things, for example group A we are added, so that group A all scripts you want push here means you can just click on this and it is added here. So what is the design we are completed, like schedule by scenario, ramp up, ramp down, everything is completed, it will be display for here. You need to add for that files into here. Now select newly added test and click on edit test tab and I have selected for the group A test. Select test can have one script or more. Here we can see the 4 scripts which club is a group A. See, this is the 4 scripts we are able to seeing this. See, design also they are did. We can select either test to be run in schedule by scenario or run all the scripts simultaneously or schedule by group, means this is the scenario. Based on that we are scheduling for the ramp up, ramp down, duration and everything, and after that you can save this. See, here you are selecting for the this schedule by group or schedule by scenario, whatever maybe. We can select a specific controller, we can choose automatic or we want to what is the controller we want to specifically we need to add for the controller. We have the dedicated controller also. Based on the availability, the performance monitor will pick the controllers from the available list of controllers. See, this is the dedicated controllers, means what are the we have some dedicated controllers, you need to select that one. Click on the monitor menu, left side panel, click on add monitor profile option. So we are adding for the monitors, like I added for the monitor profile, right? It will display for this if you click on for the monitors. Select the required monitor profile from the right pan side and here all the monitor profiles will be displayed which we have conquered under test resource category. So test resource category, what are we are added, right? You can just click on this and you are able to see the what are the counters we are added, what are the servers we are added, everything will be displayed here. So this is the time slot. Next will be time slot. Click on time slot option, left side panel under test section option. So if you click on time slot, you are able to see the this screen. Now you can observe if you click on time slot and you are able to see the what is the availability will be there, what is the unavailability will be there, it will displayed here. So based on that, what is the available time, like for example someone is already used or not, we need to easily identify here, but in controller we don't have that option, right? Time slot. But here we need to know for this. See, someone will be reserved this all tests. So what is the is a like white color is there, those will be available timing. So you need to select that and you need to add for that is a time slot, like if you want to execute 1 hour, half an hour, how much your time you want, you need to select that, and after that time slot reservation, we need to click on for the time slot, click on any blank cell, like we are click for that blank cell, and reserve the time slot. So you need to reserve the time slot, like you can give for the start time and end time. And if you click for the like availability, you need to check availability, means click on availability, then you are able to see the availability will be there, it will show for the green color. And after that you need to submit. See, you can observe this is the result. So once you can given the result, you will be able to see for the blue color like this. It will display for the, this is the time you are result successfully, and you are able to see the here also start time, end time, and duration. So up to this is fine. Okay, so this is the way we can do for the execution in the ALM or performance monitor. Okay, simple things I will explain the uh, paint, and will close paint also already there.
Hello.
Yeah.
So in controller, when we save the file, ISR file, so can we import that file over here in ALM?
ISR file.
I think yesterday when I was trying to save the controller file, its extension is ISR, right?
Controller file LRA, right? LRA.
LRI, I think LRI.
Yes, yes, yes.
I,
This, yeah.
it's showing as a dot I or LRS. LRS, I think.
LRS
Ha,
scenario, right? You are see controller nothing but LRS. You want to see for the
ha.
execution analysis means LRA.
LRA means?
Analyzer.
Okay, okay. So, can we import this LRS file in this ALM?
No, no, we can't.
Okay.
Because in controller, what are we doing, right? We are not zip that scripts, first thing.
Mm-hmm.
But here you must be zip.
Yes, yes. Zip file is not.
Okay. For here we have the like testing tab. You can see here in the testing tab we have the test resources, test plan, test lab, and time slot, and test runs. So test resource nothing but what are the servers we are added in the Sitescope or any monitoring tool. So those will be, we need to configure for here, because we need some connectivity, right? What are the we are added, we need to give for that server name here, and we need to what are the added there, we need to add it here, and after that the connectivity will happen from the during the test. And the test plan nothing but what are the scripts we have, we need to upload that scripts and as a zip folder. And after that we need to design scenario, means you can create for the folder, and there we need to create for the one test as a test shoot, and there you need to click on edit the test. And after that what are the scripts you are uploaded, you are able to see in the your right hand side what are the scripts you want to do for the current test. You need to like add for that scripts, and after that you need to give for the ramp up ramp down duration, and workload characteristics, like it is a schedule by scenario, schedule by group, you need to select, and you need to design is completed, you can save. And after that in the test lab what are the scenarios you are added, just you need to add for that in the test lab. In the time slot nothing but you want to what time you want to what time you want to execute the test, you need to reserve the your time slot. Test runs means once test is completed, it is created runs like 329, 340, like that it is created. If once we can click on that, it is directly invoked to the analyzer tool, it will open the results. So this is the way we can do for the our execution and monitoring. Anyone doubt anything? I will share these documents to everyone. Okay, in our group I will share and go through that, and you can observe things. We have the one more folder, one more file is there.
So whatever we save this, it's on the web-based portal only,
Yeah.
or can we download on the local machine?
Which one?
Whatever we have performed on ALM,
Yeah.
so can we download on the local machine, means save that file, what
Yeah, yeah,
we
we
have.
can. Local machines we can.
And then again we can upload it.
Yes, yes. So analysis part, this is the analysis part, nothing but just we are what we did right, same way it will be there. So you can observe here, I think test run onwards it will be there here. See in the test run, so once you can click on that analysis file, right, test run, it will be uploaded it will be results will be loaded like this, and we should wait for the until 100%. After that, we are able to see the analysis summary like this. See, now you can observe maximum running users, average throughput, total throughput, and average hits, total hits. And we are able to see the running user graph and per second throughput and everything we can see. And so this will be transactions. So transactions, these all will be transactions. These are the response time of each and every transaction. So you can observe all transactions will be less than 1 second only. So complete analysis means you can click on analysis yes, then it is generated that, and after that click on tools menu, click on template option as shown is the below screen. So we can create for our template also as per our if you want for the create any template, you are able to create for the template also.
So this is the analysis desktop application or web-based application?
Sorry,
Whatever you are showing on the screen, it's web-based application or desktop-based application?
any application results will be same only, right? If you're doing for the web based or Windows will be same only. The
Mhm.
thing will be doing for scripting only different, but execution point of view, results point of view, everything will be same.
And this is the desktop base because we have one load runner analysis. So this is the same.
Yes, same. So now you can observe like this is controller, right?
This analysis, this one.
See, you can observe this is the extension is the LRA dot LRA.
Mhm. Okay. So in analysis, it's completely shown for the 90 percentile, 95 percentile, right? Reports,
Yes, yes.
complete detailed reports. Okay.
This is the entire report, and now maybe you want to start for the dig the issue. Like where could be problem after execution is completed, you are observed that one transaction is took from the more than 2 seconds, then you need to start for the issue where could be problem. First one thing will be client side statistics. Client side statistics nothing but hit per second, throughput, running users, and connection and response time. So this all we can call it as a like client statistics. So by merging these graphs, we need to understand that this will be inversely proportional or directly proportional. Based on that, actually all graphs will be we can merge, right? Maximum will be directly proportionals, but only throughput and response time only for inversely proportionals. So we need to like merge that graphs, and we need to identify the if it is any there is any issue like app server or web server issue, we need to identify. So how to we can merge means you can just click on that graph. After that you can right button, click on right button. Here we can see for the merge merge graph. If you click for the merge graph, here you need to decide for the this it per second graph which graph I want to merge. Like for example, first I am merging for the throughput, it per second throughput. If you click on OK, see it's merged graph, and you are able to see here the graph will be both will be direct proportional or inversional. By seeing you are identifying right means it's merged is properly, and everything will be good. It is a direct proportional, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So here for load analysis tool, we have not studied the how to implement this file, or we are going to cover that.
yeah,
Means from starting point, I am not aware how to
yes,
use.
yes. Starting onwards, we need to everything we need to monitor here. Like after test is completed, right? Everything we are able to see here. Like see, like client side static and transactions and it per second throughput, and same to the server side also we can like add for the like what are the server side like CPU memory what you added, everything will be displayed here. So based on your when you are configure, so you need to add graphs also. We have add, you can click on add new graph, and there you can click on add new graph. We are able to see the all graphs, transaction graph, web resource graph, web page dynamics will be there. If you click on this, then which graph you want, you need to add for these graphs. And if you click on for the web page dynamics, using this web page dynamics you need to find the issue, like it is a network issue or server issue, by using for the page component breakdown. And so what is the based on for that we can use, you can take for this graph and you can analyze the results. See, this all will be, we are able to see this.
Okay. So are we going to cover this means from starting point, how to use this load analysis tool?
How will be?
How we will use this means for web tour, how to import this file, from where we have imported this file.
After load the results, how to import, right? You are asking as a results file.
After we have covered this part till controller, right? And not sure about load analysis tool.
So if it is controller or ALM is execution is completed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after that, once we can open for that our file, LRA file, right? It will open like this.
Okay, okay. That LRA file.
Yes. After if you click on this, right, it will open like this. And after that, you need to analyze the results here.
But when we try to save that controller file, it's saved in LRS file, not
Yeah,
LRS.
controller it will save as a LRA file, but you want to save this results file means what I can do, right? See,
Mm.
after execution is completed,
Mm.
1 minute controller I will open. See controller, right? When you click on start scenario, right, it will
Mm.
ask for the results directly.
Yes.
Okay, there you need to actually it is asking for the overwriting will delete files. Actually, it is saving for this location. Users, app data, local temp, results, it is shared. You want for the change for directory, if you want to create somewhere means you can change this. And for example, we'll go this folder, see users, app data, right? See users, app data.
Maybe in the documents. At my side, it's documents.
In that we have local, and there we have the temp will be there. In the temp we have the results. These all will be results. As of now we did. So this folder, it is everything is saving, right? If you want to open this means you can open this, and this is the result file. I think here we will see this is our file name. Every time we are overriding. If you want to open this, this is the LRF file. If you open this, it is invoked for the analyzer. So this particular results you are able to see this. Got it, right? No, if you click on no, right, then it is asking for the name of this. And if you want change for the folder also, if you click on this, and for example in desktop only you are creating for the results folder. All the JMeter results will be there. There you are saving. Okay. Okay, JMeter results file I am storing, and I am giving for the name of the file name web tour underscore results. Okay, if you click on OK, then this it will be saving that location. After test is completed, if you go to that folder and you can open that, and it will open the like this. And after that you need to start the your issue where it is results will be good or not. If it is good, then directly we can send to the report. If it is
So,
not good, then we need to start the there could be problem.
so after execution, it's directly saved as LRA.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so we'll see for the more about tomorrow analysis. Okay, how to we need to start the dig the issue, how ways we can match the graphs, and after that everything we can discuss for the tomorrow. Okay.
Yes. I have one doubt in controller.
Yes, please.
So, for example, we run the test execution for 2 hours,
Okay.
but we users of around 10 to 15 only.
Okay.
So after 10 to 15 V users implementation or execution, it will get stop or it will go into the loop count.
Yeah, it
For
will not stop, right? See, for example, what will happen? Now we are done for the ramp up. After the all users will be running state.
hmm.
So state particular, this is the maximum design. Will go design,
Hmm.
and so ramp up if completed, all users will be now here. Means what they can do, they will one user will be like login, and again flight booking, again payment, again logout, again login. So up to how much duration you are given. If you given for the 2 hours, 2 hours also it is rotating.
So it will execute for each and every users or only one user for that particular time.
Each and every user. See, now
Oh.
we can observe here in now test is going right. You can observe now is 20 users is there, right? You can click on show user. You are able to see for the each user is open one tab,
Okay.
and they're doing for their transactions. See, 20 windows will open. See, you're able to see.
Yes, yes.
It means
So,
every user will be doing for their transactions number of times.
hmm. So if we give the timing, it will be counted as a endurance testing or it's load testing only.
Endurance testing?
Hmm?
Sorry?
So if you give the timing over here, like in the graph, it's showing as a horizontal line. So it will be counted as a endurance testing or load testing
So
because we,
endurance testing nothing but it's a load testing will be we are giving for the average load only, but load testing nothing but we can do for the maximum is 1 hour only. But
Mhm.
endurance testing means you want to do for the 8 hours.
8 hours. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. There was an interview question.
yeah, 8 hours we can do.
Okay. So in real time example, do we execute endurance testing because it's time consuming?
Yes, will do because so we need to find out for the application availability for long duration time, right? How the
Mm-hmm.
application behavior is going for the average load point of view, we can do for the endurance testing to find out for the application availability.
Okay.
So we can go to close.
Yeah. And in, for example, in JMeter, we have 2 to 1,000 users. After that, we can use the distributed testing because JMeter get hang over there. So
Yes,
for load runner, do we have any limitations?
but load runner we don't have that much of things. Okay, there is no because if you have license, right, it is
Hmm.
nothing will be happen. If you don't have license, then you will get for that kind of errors also for a year also.
So any limitations means it will get hang or no limitations.
No
You,
limitation. If you buy for the 1 lakh user license, right, why it
hmm.
is hang
Okay.
based on for the your number of users based on license only it will be.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Got it?
Yes. Yes.
Do one thing. You guys will be monitor for the performance and ask them to execute 1 hour with the like 50 users.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Only single script.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you should monitor for that how the going and CPU's memory how is going and ask them to the results also how is going. During the test you are getting any errors or not, you need to find out and you need to send that observations. Okay,
Yes, sir.
then we'll see for that results and tomorrow and we'll need to analyze that and after that we'll start our class. Because
Yes, sir.
tomorrow will be we have the mostly analysis, right? So that is why you need to come with your doubts and your what are the issues or what are the errors you got and what is the each and every like 1 hour duration what are the kind of things happen and everything you need to monitor and you can take for the one observations and we'll do for the analysis for our scenarios only why we need to take for some other. Okay,
Yes, yes.
you can execute different also, no problem. See, you can execute one is 50 users, one is start with the like this 10 users you can execute 1 hour and after that 20 users 1 hour test. So like that you can execute for the 5 tests and just to can keep for the one excel sheet. This is the 10 users slow test, this is the like average response time, we need only average only, right? That's fine. This is the transactions, what are the 6 transactions, this is the average response time of the run 1, run 2, run 3, run 4, run 5. You can keep for the one excel sheet and we can observe for things.
Yes, sure.
So like that, so you can observe one thing, controller and analyzer things will be my point of view. I will explain only few minutes only, but you need to practice very well.
Yes.
Everyone what will think, right? In control only scripting only they will do for the very good for the practice. After that they will only I told for the 1 or 2 days for this, they will also just do for the one test and the controller is completed, analysis completed, they'll think that is not good, right? So my
Hmm.
point I will give for that means you need to do for the yourself is more.
Yes.
You need to do for the different kind of testings. Why not you can do is only 30 users you can do for the 2 hours also.
Yes. So max
This
50
this kind of
users
things
and
you need to observe and CPU memory is crossing or application also crossing happen or not. So these things you need to do and you need to design the scenario different types.
okay. So maximum 50 users and no limitation for hours. over here.
Yes. Yeah, we have the hours and we don't have a limit, right? Only users will be limit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, practice well, and we'll come back with the your doubts and your observations for tomorrow, and we'll discuss that, and we'll finish for the tomorrow for the load runner. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for joining, and we'll meet for tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.